This is the best noise. Well, hello there and welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Ciara. My name is Ciara and I'm a whiskey-loving Irish gal who's on a cocktail voyage of discovery. If you are new here, I have zero professional bar experience other than a passion for making mixed drinks at home and showing you how I do it. So hit that subscribe button, stick around, and we both just might learn something, because if I can do it, you can do it. Now, I am particularly excited about today's video because, in case you haven't noticed already by my little Santy hat, we are finally breaking out the festive themed drinks and I cannot wait. Now, you may have seen this already over on my social media, but I am so excited to be working with Schweppes over the next few weeks to help you put the fizz back into the festive season. We have worked together to create 6 Schweppes serves, which are perfect for every festive occasion and that you can easily make and enjoy at home. We had so much fun filming all of these serves. You can find all of them on the journal.ie Schweppes hub, which I will link in the description below. However, today we are making an additional serve. So for today's Schweppes serve, I wanted to cover a cornerstone Christmas event, and one that I think all of us have experienced at least once, and that is of course the work Christmas party. To embody the spirit of the work Christmas party, we are going to be making a classic drink with a festive twist. We're going to be making the Mojito Ho Ho Ho. And yes, it absolutely has to be referred to as the Mojito Ho Ho Ho, otherwise it doesn't embody the festive spirit, so don't forget that. Usually I like to talk a little bit about the history of the drinks that I'm making here on this channel. So previously, if you've watched my original mojito video, which was quite a few months ago now, you'll already know the history of the mojito, and it is an interesting one. But I have another little nugget of interesting information that I feel like you might not know, and it's to do with the history of Schweppes. Did you know that it was actually the founder of Schweppes, his name was Johann Jacob Schweppes, who invented carbonated water? I actually did not know this, and I found it so interesting. It was in the late 18th century, and Johann Jacob Schweppes, he was a Swiss-German born watchmaker and kind of an amateur scientist, and it was actually himself that first created or manufactured the method for making carbonated mineral water. They kept the name Schweppes because the idea is that the word Schweppes sounds like the fizz that emits when you open a bottle of carbonated water. How cool is that? It's like onomatopoeia where the word sounds like its meaning. It's perfect. So now that I've given you a little bit of history, let's go ahead and look at the ingredients for our Mojito Ho Ho Ho. So for our ingredients for a Mojito Ho Ho Ho, we are of course going to be starting with some light rum. Any light rum that you have will be perfect for this. So we're also going to be using some freshly squeezed lime juice. I have some lovely limes right here. Now, of course, another ingredient that you're going to find in a mojito is fresh mint. I have a big handful of it here. But another ingredient that we're going to be using for our festive Mojito Ho 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 is some honey. So I have some fresh runny honey here. This is going to be perfect. And then our final ingredient in our festive mojito is of course our Schweppes soda water. This is the 1 litre size, which is so handy at Christmas time. It is the most popular across all of the mixers in Ireland. You will find this in every Irish household at Christmas time. Okay, so I've done more than enough chatting. Let's get to it and make our Mojito Ho Ho Ho. So like any classic mojito, this serve is going to be in a highball glass. We've got our beautiful one here ready to go. Let's go ahead and prepare our 15 mils of fresh lime juice. I'm just gonna go ahead and squeeze this into the jigger so I can measure it. That's going in, oh, making a bit of a mess already. Pop our 15 mils into our glass. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our honey. And like I said, this is a little twist on the classic mojito, but it's going to work really, really well. Just trust me. We are doing about 10 mils of honey right in there, and then we're going to give this a good stir just to make sure it's all nicely mixed in with the lime juice. So now we are going to get our bar spoon and give this a good mix, and what we want to do is just make sure that the honey and the lime juice is really, really well mixed together. Now it is time to add in our mint, which is always my favorite part of a mojito. So we're going to have a little rifle through our mint leaves here, and I'm going to set aside a really stunning looking one for my garnish. That one looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gently pick the leaves off it because we don't want a lot of stalk in our mojito. It's going to give it almost like a grass flavor and we do not want that. And we're going to be very gentle with muddling, a very gentle muddle. So I have loads of mint leaves here. Now this brings us on to my absolute favorite part about using mint in drinks, and that is to give our mint a good old slap and a roll. And this is actually very important because it's going to release all of those gorgeous flavors and the beautiful aroma of the mint. It really wakes it up. So we're going to do a nice slap, kind of like a clap sound, and a little roll if you'd like, releasing more oils. Oh my God, it smells so good. I've gone for a pretty hefty amount of mint, but to be honest, I like my mojitos to be minty. We're going to take the back of a bar spoon and you're just going to really gently press. It's like a very light muddle. So we just want to gently squish them and release the flavor. You don't want to absolutely trample them, so just take it handy. Okay, so now it is time to add our rum. We are going to do 35 mils of our white rum. Throw that in. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to fill our highball glass with ice and we're going to fill it right to the top. We want this to be extra cold and crispy. I'm just going to give this an initial little stir. So I'm going to go ahead and top with our tonic water and then I'm going to add in the big cubes on top. So this is the best noise. Literally the sound of refreshment. I love it. So we're going to top. So we are going to top with soda water. Give it that gorgeous fizz and sparkle. Get all of that mint gently moving up through the glass. And now we can go ahead and do our garnish. So our garnish for a Mojito Ho 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 is going to be a wedge of lime and of course a sprig of mint. So let's do a nice, beautiful, sexy wedge of lime. This one looks gorgeous in there nicely. And then let's get a nice sprig. I actually might get a few and do a full bush of mint, as they say. I'm gonna pull out my leaves a little bit, gussy it up nicely, take the leaves off the bottom, so you get a nice clean stalk. We're gonna do this at the side next to the garnish. And if you were putting a straw in this drink, you would put the straw right next to the mint so that when you're lifting it to drink, the mint is just under your nose and you're getting that gorgeous bouquet and aroma. Okay, so there you have it, our Mojito Ho Ho Ho. She looks absolutely beautiful. Of course, I'm loving the green color. It's actually quite festive. We've got our gorgeous bubbles with our delicious Schweppes soda water. I am dying to try this for myself and see how it tastes. So if you will join me over on my cocktail drinking chair, we'll give her a taste. Okay, so here we are. It is the moment of truth. I am dying to try my Mojito Ho Ho Ho. She is absolutely beautiful and full to the brim with ice. So let's have a taste. Cheers. It is so refreshing. Oh my goodness, it is delicious. Okay, I'm gonna go in again. It is absolutely divine. The honey is actually such a welcome twist on the recipe. It gives it like this kind of gentle warmth and it kind of makes it that little bit more festive in flavoring. It's like a really, really subtle sweet kick. It's absolutely beautiful. So there you have it. That was my very first festive drink. There are so many other sparkly Schweppes serves that are perfect for any occasion that you can easily make at home. I will link them all in the description below. You will find them all on the journal.ie Schweppes hub. And please make sure to tag me in any of your creations or send me a message. I am dying to see what you come up with. And of course, if there are any festive themed drinks that you love making this time of the year, please do let me know in the comments below. I love hearing them. And if you have any other ideas for ways that I can incorporate some of the incredible Schweppes tonics, please do let me know in the comments. I would love to hear that as well. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more easy cocktails that you can make at home, I will link a playlist up here. And if you have not already, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single week and I would love to have you back for more. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you on my next one. Cheers!